I want to go back to Neymar. As a former defender, if you are a defender and you make 45 minutes where you save everything, that you're absolutely fantastic, but you make 2 huge mistakes, what the people are going to say? That you are crap, that you put your team down. Now go back to Neymar. Neymar had a great investment in the game during the first half. But why do we pay in Paris Saint-Germain Neymar? Why we hired Neymar in Paris Saint-Germain? Because we want him to make a difference. When he's in front of the goal, after 6 minutes, he has to finish the job. Ronaldo will have finished the job. Messi will have finished the job. We expect Neymar to finish the job. Yes, he had a good 45 minutes taking on players, but do we pay Neymar to take on players or to score goals and to make a difference? He didn't do the difference, so therefore, I'm sorry if I have to make a statement, Neymar wasn't good during the first half. He didn't do what we expect from Neymar.
Who else on the pitch, Frank, who else on the pitch could have provided that ball for Mbappe to then cross to choupo-moting for the tap-in? It was only Neymar that could ever provide that pass for PSG.
Yeah, but that's what we expect from him. I mean, it's not. It's something he's able to do, and it's why we hire him. It's why the club pays him so much. But it's only what I expect from him. We know that something can happen fantastically from Neymar because he's a fantastic player. But we have to make a statement. Did he do what he had to do the first half? No, because he missed clear chances. Not only the first one, but with the left foot. Do you expect that from Messi and Ronaldo? Would you have said that they are fantastic if they missed clear chances like that? It's just a question mark. And would you do the same? Would you say the same thing from defenders if they would have done the same mistakes defensively? No, you would have said, no, they're very bad.
Yeah, but that, when you miss a chance, Frank, it's poor finishing. When defenders make a mistake, it's just awful. You know that. It's a bit like a goal.
That's it. That is what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear that.
Well, yes. Well, it's a bit like a goalkeeper, isn't it? A goalie makes one mistake, he's on the back page, and, a striker misses 5 chances, and it's, he'll score the next one. Here's the deal, and we were talking about it before we came on air. And going back to that, we've bashed Neymar before, but at the end of the day, you're right. You're right. You should be scoring. These things happen. I just think the supporting cast was average. I mean, at best, in that first 45. It wasn't until the big hitters come on, they're not quite fit Mbappe and the rest, the other guys that come on, and I say big hitters, but it was just the changes, and things looked a little bit better. Let's go back to it. And listen, this is the draw. And Man City have the same at the weekend of Lyon, right? Not the big hitter of the Champions League. If this had been one of the big hitters tonight, and this is what Tuchel can thank his lucky stars for, they'd have been out. They'd have been out. So we may see a different PSG if he gets all his players back. We'll see. But the worry for me is, and this small budget of Atalanta and the huge budget of PSG, we saw what a real team looks like. With inferior players, with an inferior squad, with a hugely inferior budget. They had a purpose about them. They know what they do. PSG are reliant on individuals. And when individuals have an off night, PSG have an off night. That's the worry for them. And that's why I think Thomas Tuchel, at the moment, is riding the wave of some big hitters coming on and getting them over the line.
Craig makes a good point. If they're at the other side of the draw and you're up against what we've seen from Bayern Munich or Manchester City, then PSG would be out, Frank. I don't think that's even a debate, is it, given what we saw in the 90 minutes today? Neymar aside, this is a team very, very average.
Yes, I totally agree. But like Barcelona with Messi or Ronaldo, or Juventus with Ronaldo, I mean, we have decided now to talk about statistics, to put individualities above a squad, and it's what that's the result of what we have nowadays, that we take every players and we judge them. When I see Atalanta, I feel football. I feel a team, I feel a squad, I feel a spirit, and it's what I love. But you have some players who are exceptional and can turn the game and change the game. It's what happened when Mbappe came tonight, with of course the power of Neymar, as Don explained with the last pass. But it's what we might see against with Barcelona against Manchester City with Messi. And that's what it is. But overall, we all love football because it's possible. Even if you have a low budget, if you have a low team, because of a spirit, because of a thought, of a tactic, to see something different. But Paris Saint-Germain have always been like that. It's all about money. It's a big circus. We all know about that. But they have inside fantastic players who can make the difference. I don't know where they can go to. I don't know if they can win the Champions League. I know that Bayern Munich is far above them right now, and I'm sure that City is above them right now, but they are on a good side of the table. They can be in final against Bayern Munich, and then we'll see. One game, everything's possible.
In some sense, Dan, it doesn't really matter. In some sense, it doesn't really matter. In another sense, it does. That makes sense. Barcelona are a similar case in point. It was a win against Napoli, but it was a struggle for long periods. And that's why we're saying, well, you know, if Messi, et al. Have average night, can the rest stand up? I think we're looking at PSG in a similar light here. It wasn't great, clearly. It could have been out to Atalanta, which would have been a disaster for them, as good a little side as they are. But they got the job done. And listen, I'm sort of been, you know, hypocritical here because we've sort of criticised them, but they're through.
Yeah.
But the concern is, when you look at, you know, City and Bayern in particular, it's a much better and much more well-oiled outfit. The only upside for Tuchel, he can go into the press conference and he can go to his board and say, listen, this was a struggle because X, Y, and Z was out, and, you know, Cavani's not here anymore and Mooney is not here anymore, and we'll have most of these guys, apart from those two, back, right? Then the expectations will be higher in the semi-finals. But the concern is whilst the individualism is great, in some sense, it is, again, their Achilles heel, because they lack that team shape sometimes. And I think one of the real big boys, a City or a Bayern in particular, on a night like tonight, would have carved them open for fun.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.